Now let's return to the travails of Ken Clarke, the Justice Secretary, whose face calls for his resignation today after appearing to suggest some rapes are more serious than others. Joining us now is the Labour MP Bridget Phillipson. She managed a women's refuge before entering Parliament. And I'm wondering now whether at the end of the day, in which he's tried to clarify his remarks, you accept that Ken Clarke does view all rape as serious.
Well, he's gone some way to making rectitude for the mistakes and the comments that he's made, but I don't think that's really the issue. The issue is that to make a distinction, for the Justice Secretary to seek to make a distinction between different kinds of rape is very unhelpful. There's still a long way to go until women feel confident reporting rape and until we see the prosecutions that we need to see in order so those women get justice. So for the Justice Secretary to put himself not on the side of victims but apparently on the side of serious sex offenders really is not the direction that we want to see our country going in.
The point he made was that actually what he was talking about generally was an attempt to try and reduce sentences for a lot of serious crimes, but that one of the newspapers highlighted rape. He said that newspaper was using the word rape to ensure that people were sort of titillated by it and followed up on the story.
Well, the Justice Secretary actually said in the interview that he felt rape was one of the cases where there should be consideration given to increasing the discount, as he put it, offered to those who gave an early plea. Now, without actually having spoken to victims or victims groups, I'd be interested as to how the Justice Secretary has reached that conclusion, because whilst going to trial for women can be very traumatic, many victims actually want their day in court and they want their chance to have their say and to make it very clear the effect that the crime has had on them. Now, he would do well to listen to those women, listen to victims and listen to victims groups before he makes unhelpful comments that really undermine all of the work that's gone in over decades to make sure that we take rape seriously as a crime in this country.
But is this in the end about rape and sentencing, or is it about saving money at any cost?
Well, that's what I wonder. I find it rather intriguing why he's reached this conclusion. Is it about sending fewer people to prison? Is it about cutting the prison's budget? Or is it, as he seems to say, about making sure that women don't have to go through the ordeal of a trial? If there's evidence that it can help women, he should bring that forward. But given that he hasn't, you can only come to the conclusion that this is about saving money and about not sending people to prison. That doesn't help people feel safer in their communities. And I'm sure that people across the country would be appalled that rather than defending the rights of victims and being on the side of victims, the Justice Secretary appears to be on the side of serious violent offenders.
Bridget Phillipson, thank you very much for coming in.